Hey guys, welcome back to LINTON'S Tea Talk. So today I have with me Tanisha Holmes, the owner of Paper Diva Party Planner, one of my favorite people, my mentor throughout my whole life. I love this woman. I learned a lot from her. And today you guys are going to do the same. Y'all will get to know her personally. And I hope y'all enjoy this. So welcome to Tanisha, to the LINTON'S Tea Talk. It's so lovely to have you here. Are you ready to get personal with your viewers today?
I'm ready.
All right, let's begin. So, like I said, we're getting personal with this beautiful young lady. So, Miss Tanisha, who are you? Can you explain to our audience exactly who is Tanisha Holmes?
Well, let's start off one. I am a mother of 7, and I have 7 grandchildren. I was born and raised in South Philly, down 7th Street. You know, I work at the airport, but I also own my own business, Paper Diva Party Planners, with the umbrella company Beyond Makeup, where beauty is beyond the outer appearance. I'm a crafter. That's what I love making things. I just love beautifying things. I'm just crafty. Let's just say that. I'm very, very crafty.
Where did this your crafts come about, like for your business?
Well, it started from my mother, you know, when I was younger, you know, when it was just me and her. She used to make all my clothes, and we used to have Mommy and Me sets, and, you know, I like the idea that she made things. My mom could sew with her eyes closed, and that really inspired me throughout the years, watching her do different things. Even my mom was crafting before I was, so watching her craft and make things, and I was like, that is really, really interesting, because I like making things. I like creating things. You know, I bake, I cook, I do jewelry. I have a number of things that I like to do, and it started with my mom, and I just went on from there.
So your parents or your mother played a good part,
A major part.
As you was crafting throughout the years, how many years has it been?
It has been 26 years. 26 years. My first business was jewelry.
Has it always been jewelry?
From the gate, and even up until now, I still make jewelry. That's my number one passion, is jewelry making.
You said your first business. What was your second?
My second business was, I had a bath and body line called Fruity Clean Soaps and stuff. I had a kiosk in Franklin Mills Mall. It was very short because the rent was very, very expensive, so I had to let that go. But I still did it beforehand, you know, and then after that I still was doing it. And you know, it wasn't a really big business at that time. As we see now,
yes,
everybody named Mama is making soaps and everything. When I was doing it, it wasn't like a really big, popular thing.
You was ahead of your time.
Yeah, I was ahead of my time in that, yeah.
When you started doing your business, what gave you the name? What gave you the idea for your name?
Oh, I definitely wanted to be different. Let's just say that. And paper, I love paper. I will do a whole house in paper. That's how much I love paper. I like making different things with paper. I like the design of paper. So I was like, paper. Why not be the paper diva? And I like doing parties. Paper Diva Party Planner. So, you know, everybody was like, oh, that's too long. And then all the P's, you're going to get people confused. No, I'm not. You can't forget that. It's a little tongue twister, but it is what it is. I'm different.
Like your brand.
Yeah.
Ever encounter any type of challenges with your business?
Trying to stay different and relevant. Because with the market being so saturated, you know, you got to constantly keep having ideas that surpass other people's business, because everybody is making jewelry. Everybody is doing party planning and events and stuff like that. So you have to always reinvent yourself. You got to always keep thinking, keep, you know, re-innovating yourself. And sometimes that's challenging because, you know, I'm getting older, so sometimes I would just run out of ideas, and then sometimes you just got to go back and recycle. That's what
everybody's
I try to
doing
do.
it today. It's recycling the 80s to now.
Yeah, so I just try to keep myself relevant, and I stay in my lane. I'm not trying to be like anybody else's business. I just do me. If you like it, you like it. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I just try to do me and stay in my lane.
So back to the personal thing. Have you are you where you want to be with your business? Have you faced is anything that had made you drop from what you was doing and had to pick it back up later?
Like going to school. I went to school for pastry arts. But because, when I have children, I still have children, my youngest is 16, I still have to be a mom. And for me, like most people, they'll put their family on the back burner to succeed in life. But my success is my family. That comes first for me. So, being a mom and then, my children having children, and I want to make sure that they're safe. That kind of put my business on the back burner, being a mother and a grandmother and now a wife, sometimes, I have to have priorities. And being now that, I'm a little more sick than I was years ago, that hinders me as well because I'll be tired, but I still try to push through. But my number one priority is family. Then it's my business, where a lot of people have it the other way around. It's business, then family. I'm not like that. So that has really slowed me down a little bit.
Now, with your business and having your family behind you, do you expect your children or your grandchildren to carry on your brand? Or expect and want?
Let's see, would I expect them to? Yes. We see other races, pass their business down to generation. But as a respect to them, I would want them to, but I would also want them to do and have passion for whatever it is they want to do. And I will support that. But would I want them to pass on as hard as I'm working on my brand? Yes, I would want them to take it over. I wouldn't want all these years of hard work and, effort to just die out when I'm not here anymore. I would want them to, to go on to the next generation. But at the same time, I would want them to do what they want to do.
All you can do is try and hope somebody is watching. One of us is watching.
One of my grandbabies, somebody.
It's enough of them. It's enough of them.
Yes, it is. My babies.
So how do you? I know a lot of people give you compliments on the things that you make, but how do you feel about your company? Like your everyday thing that you have with your creation. How do you feel? How did that make you feel?
When it's a finished project and I look at it, it makes me feel good because I'm looking like I made that. Like this, I did that. And it makes me feel good, and then it makes me feel even better when somebody else likes it. I feel proud.
Right.
Humbly proud, let's put it that way. I'm humbly proud because it's a blessing that was given to me from Allah. So I don't want to squander my blessing. So I try to utilize every blessing that He's given me, every talent, cooking, baking, decorating, whatever He's given me, I try to make the best out of it.
All you can do is respect that. Everyone should respect the lady who has a hustle in all her crafts. Whatever that she can do, sew, cook, clean, talk. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect this one right here. I love this lady. So I know you didn't want to answer this question, but I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna ask it. What do your brand do for the community? I can answer it.
Me personally, I would like for my brand to grow, that I can hire people in the community to build up, because we don't have, we look on the corners, there's no black boutiques, there's no black restaurants, it's all Mexican, Puerto Rican, white, Chinese. I want our community to support each other, and if I can hire a young person, to work my register, if I can get a store, or if I get I always wanted a cafe. I said by 50, I'm going to have my cafe. I want the young people, to cook, because we don't have that. Like home economics is dead in the schools. you know, because I had that in school 100 years ago. I had the home economics, so I appreciate that, and I want the young ladies that's coming up now to understand that there's more than going to the clubs, you know, and you have children. You have to learn how to feed your children. So I want that in the community to have my store, and I have the young ladies and the young men working, because when you make something with your hands, you appreciate it. It's easy to go out here and knock somebody over the head to get what you want, but you'll feel more proud when you go out here and you got to put them hours in, and you get that check, and you be like, I made that. I did this. I made this happen. So that's what I want from my community, you know, and for them to also look good while they're walking around in the community. You know, support your brand, Black owned. You got to support that. In order for it to grow, you got to support it. You can't just keep running out here, you know, spending all that money with other people and then talk about your community when you're not even supporting and helping your community. You're part of the problem. I don't care if you spend $3, you put back into your community. Right. And that's what we all should be doing. I'm trying that. You know, I'm getting my levels up. I'm getting up there.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
So you know, patience for everything. Yeah. She answered it the way I wanted her to answer it, but her brand, I love it. One, because I'm different and I don't like copying off other people. And I know a lot of people out here say that they're different. They want everything different. Nobody want to look the same. And her brand, she don't duplicate anything. So you got one-of-a-kind items in on your arm, on your back, on your legs, leg warmers, bracelets. She bake. She do everything.
Yeah, I mean, everybody makes jewelry. Everybody makes jewelry, but nobody's going to have on your set that I made. Unless they really took a picture and went bead by bead. But other than that, you got to be different. Everybody's wearing Crocs, but nobody's wearing them like this. Everybody is wearing, you know, face masks, but they're not wearing them like mine. T-shirts, they're not wearing them like mine. Just got to be different. You gotta constantly. That's why I say you gotta constantly reinvent yourself. To keep up, you gotta stay relevant. You just gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. If you're passionate about it, you're gonna do whatever you gotta do to make that out. As long as it's allowed, remember that.
Wow. The right way is always the good way. Okay? So do you have a message for your viewers? Anything you want to share?
What I would say to anyone, you know, that wants to start their business or is already in business and struggling, your number one thing you have to do is you have to stay consistent. You have to, you know, don't procrastinate, because I procrastinate sometimes. It will really slow you down. Stay consistent. Don't worry about what the next person is doing. I don't care if you're doing jewelry and there's 10,000 people out here doing jewelry, you be 10,001. Keep your style. Believe in yourself and keep pushing. Just keep pushing. You know, you have to pray and keep pushing. Pray and push.
Consistency. What she said. And y'all see where I get the procrastination from.
Y'all, that don't get caught up, because it'll be one day, turn into 10 days, turn into 10 weeks, turn into 10 months, turn into 10 years. You know, you're tired, take a nap, take a break, get right back into it. Don't procrastinate, because you know you miss out on your blessing. You gotta, like I said, keep pushing, pray and push. Do you. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Stay in your lane, work on you, love you, keep moving. If you love you, everybody else gonna love you too.
I like that, pray and push. I'm about to brand that.
Oh, and also, if you don't have no haters, you gotta figure out what you're doing wrong. Because I got plenty of them. You know, I bling stuff. They call me Team Too Much.
Oh, God. Those are cute.
Team Too Much. They be like, she do too much. And guess what? My too much people love, because my too much is different from everybody else's. So I do what I have to do. I love it. I'm going to make me a shirt that say Team Too Much. Somebody love it, because if you're talking about it, that means you like it. It's relevant. And one thing you don't want to be is irrelevant.
Nice. I like that. Good. It was a pleasure having you on LINTON'S Tea Talk today, and I hope everyone got that message and locked it in, because that was a good message for you guys.
And please come to my page. Check me out. Don't cost nothing to look.
Yes. I'm going to tag all her stuff in it. You guys will follow her on her page. And you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, share, and comment. See you guys soon.